Hello, everyone. I'm Shannon Slatton, reporting in Brooklyn Center at CEAP headquarters on how services here are being impacted by the coronavirus outbreak. We're also going to talk about how Meals on Wheels services has changed, how if you're at home needing food or services for the first time, how you can get those, and finally, how we as a community can help. Stephanie Lehman, who is the Director of Operations, is here to talk to me about this. And Stephanie, this is kind of awkward. We are practicing social distancing, and I have a very long microphone to do that. Stephanie, thank you for talking with us. And can we have you start by telling us how services have been impacted here and how you're changing doing things?
We have seen an increase in people calling in trying to figure out how to get services, especially since people are being laid off, their hours are changing. So we have seen an increase in that. We have seen a decrease in our donations because businesses are shutting down. People are working from home, so they're not collecting like they normally would. We have seen a decrease from our grocery stores who normally provide us daily with fresh produce, lean meats, dairy, that type of food for our families. That has declined as well. But we have also seen an increase in our community kind of gathering to help us by being here and seeing how they can support us. So that's been really good.
Let's have us reference maybe why we're right here where we are now. Tell us how you've changed how you are organizing things and distributing.
Yes, so normally we are a what they call a choice model food shelf, so people shop on their own, selecting their own items. Unfortunately, for them, we've had to go to a pre-pack model, but it does make it safer for everybody, for them, for the volunteers, for the staff. So this is one of the lines we are using, and it enables one person to pack at a time so that we can do our 6-foot distance between. The volunteers and staff will shop from this line, kind of turn a corner, and then at that point they'll be able to get all of the produce that they are able to, meat, dairy, really staying consistent with what we hope to give to families.
All right, very good. Let's shift for a minute and talk about Meals on Wheels, a very important service for a lot of folks in our community. How have you guys changed operations there?
So this last week on Wednesday, we delivered 1,600 meals to our participants. This was a 2-week supply. This is, just to make sure that they're staying indoors and as safe as possible. This also allows us to look at the way we do things differently, because normally we rely on doing a daily check-in with them, and we are still going to do the daily check-in. We are going to do it by phone instead, and we will assess those cases each one individually and see if there's other things that we can be doing or should be doing in the meantime. So do they need supplies? Do they need other food resources? We will be delivering those as needed.
All right, very important there. Now, what about if somebody is at home for the first time, they're seeing they need services, they need help? What do they need to do?
Please call us. We do same day, next day appointments. They call, we'll get whatever information we need over the phone, and we will schedule them. We want them to come during their scheduled time just so that we can control the traffic flow and, again, keep people as safe as possible. And right now we are positioned to do drive-in, drive-up options, so people don't even have to come into the building. They can get food delivered right to their cars. If someone is sick, we ask, please don't come in. Please call us. We are doing those case-by-case delivery options, so we can be very meaningful to how people need the service. We just ask that they call us, and we work with them individually on that.
All right, and then finally, too, how can we as a community help? How can we best help you?
So we are asking first and foremost for financial donations. First of all, we are still distributing a lot of food, and although the food banks have food available, there is a cost for us to access that. Also, our Meals on Wheels program, we are investing $20,000 between now and the end of the month to do this frozen meal option. That is money that there's a gap in our funds for that. So we are raising funds very hard right now. Luckily, we were able to receive a $20,000 match donation, but that means that in the community right now, we need to raise another $20,000 to access those funds. So we are asking that people please help us with this, either by our website, through Give MN. We have a texting option, or dropping a check off. Whatever it takes would be wonderful.
All right, Stephanie Lehman, Director of Operations here. Thank you very much for talking to us today. All of the information that Stephanie was referencing on how to give, we'll put that all on our website. We continue to update our website with stories happening right in your community, so check it out. It's ccxmedia.org. Reporting in Brooklyn Center, Shannon Slatton, CCX News.
Find more local news stories at ccxmedia.org and follow us on social media.